That's gonna suck to repair. Yeah, I hit my girlfriend's car. Ain't that a bitch? Now they gotta tow the other two damn cars. We're right here for Bellway and Bel Air. Going northbound. What's going on, YouTube? This is Gemini again. So I had a rough weekend, and it's not fun at all. And the reason why I say that is because, damn it, I picked up a load on Friday, right? And when I picked up a load on Friday, I brought to Houston and delivered to New Caney, Texas. Okay, so before I booked the load, it was going to Walmart. Okay, so I picked up the load in Dallas, and it was America Code. Those one of the places are very strict. Those places are very strict. I don't know why my GoPro went out recording for some reason. Those are the reason why it's so, one of those places are very strict that if you're late at America Code, they charge you a late fee, okay? Anyhow, I talked to one of my bros that I know, and I've been pulling a lot of loads from him lately, and it's going to Walmart. It's going to Caney, Texas and Walmart. I said, okay, so what is the commodity, what's the temperature, and what's it going to who? The consignee. And the consignee is Walmart. And I know Walmart's strict when you deliver loads for them, but I didn't know they were that very strict. Apparently, they were that very strict, okay? So, when I booked my load, the appointment time to deliver is 2 p.m., okay? America Code did not load, the appointment time to load me at America Code in Dallas was 7 p.m. I got there at 6:45 a.m. been waiting the whole entire time, okay? They got me into the door around 1:30, and I was out of there by 3:30, 3:45 p.m. So I started shooting head down Houston, you know. So since my appointment time is not till 2:00 p.m. the next day, okay, which is Saturday, I went on home, okay. I had called my broker. My broker told me some at BOL, okay, the bill letting where I picked up a load at, sent him that, and and before I booked this load, I asked him if I can deliver early, and since it's Walmart, they're very strict on appointment. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever, I'll just deliver at 2:00. So in my mind, it's to deliver at 2 p.m. okay, on Saturday. For some goddamn reason, the people that works at Coyote, I'm not trying to talk bad about the company itself, but the employees, whoever works there is not doing their job. I know Brian, he does his job, okay, but he doesn't work weekends. He only works from Monday to Friday. So Friday, and he was already, leaving the office, and he's already done for the weekend, So apparently, whoever that covers the shift on the weekend did not let me know that, hey, Walmart changed your appointment time to 5 a.m. Anyways, I was at home, wake up out of my bed, drink a cup of coffee, and it's already 11 o'clock in the morning. I called in and said, hey, I'm in Houston, but I started heading over there very soon. And and the guy named Taylor says, well, you're late. I said, what do you mean I'm late? Well, the appointment time is at 5 a.m. I said, 5 a.m.? Ain't no one called me on my phone. I never got one missed phone call from Coyote Logistics to tell me that Walmart changed the appointment time to 5 a.m. instead of 2 p.m. And he said, okay, well, go ahead. You're late now, so go ahead and go down there. And I told him that no one called me, so he told me, go ahead and go down there and get offloaded. I said, all right. So I went on my way, went all the way down there, and I got there at 1. Okay, like 1:15. Plenty of time before 2:00 p.m. So my point time is at 2 p.m. because my rate confirmation says 2 p.m. anyways. Anyhow, I go there and they said that, okay, well, you're late for your appointment. I said, well, it's a long story short. My broker and no one ever told me that I'm supposed to do it at 5 a.m. The rate con says 2 p.m. I was sticking with 2 p.m. So people at the guard shack, when you first check in, when you go to Walmart distribution center, told me that they won't offload me because they only offload produce in the morning. I was like, well, can you offload me now? I said, no, you can't. So we got to reschedule you. I was like, what? So I did a big fat U-turn, called the broker, called Coyote. Brian's off, so he's not aware of it. And next thing you know it, they had to reschedule. Okay, so, okay. Went all the way back home. Okay, so when I was on the way back home, about an hour driving back, almost an hour, and, it was traffic on 59 going south and all that. And one of the brokers that work at Coyote said, hey, the appointment is rescheduled at 3:10 a.m. 3:10 a.m. Okay, so this is how my weekend started. It came out rough, and I'm not pleased, and I'm not happy with it. Okay, so Coyote owes me for layover for holding the product for another whole day, and two, I got there at 3 o'clock on time, and went inside the building and back into a dock at 3:17. I'm on time. I'm not late, And I was there. My girlfriend was with me. I went to Walmart, back to the dock, checked in at the guard shack, went in, docked in, turned my paperwork in at the receiving office, and waited. And I fell asleep because I'm tired. I'm tired. It's freaking 3 in the morning. So my girlfriend's sleeping in the back. I slept with her for an hour, and they said they'll text me when they know when I was done. So apparently my load was less than 15K pounds, less than 15,000 pounds. My trailer was halfway full and it's produce going at 34 degrees. They should have been offloading by now. Okay, from my idea, 2 hours is max is good to go. And if Walmart is so strict on appointment time, and if you're 5 minutes late or 10 minutes late, you're gonna have to reschedule. I'll say, okay, well, it says I am on time. I expect Walmart to offload me on time. Apparently, it don't work that way because it's their rules. So I didn't finish offloading till like 8 o'clock in the morning. From 3 a.m. when I got there all the way to 8 o'clock in the morning. I've been going back and forth to the receiving office like 3 times. Say, hey, it's 3 hours, it's 5 hours past. What's going on? You guys almost done with my load. It's just, I'm ready to go. It's not that very much pallet. It's only half a load of the trailer that's full. It's not even double stack. It's produce. And it just took forever. So I was like, well, Jesus Christ. So went back to my truck, played with my phone, and I was just finished uploading a YouTube I did when I was with George at my parking spot in Houston, and I couldn't edit a lot of stuff on my phone. I could do it on a laptop or desktop, but not on the phone, so I had to wait till I get home and do it. Anyways, I had a rough night. I only had like a few hours sleep. It was tiring. This weekend was very tiring for me, and it's crazy. Okay, so Coyote loads me for layover. Okay, for holding the product for one more day, and they failed to call me to let me know the deployment chances. Not my fault. They owe me detention. Okay, so the 3 hours has passed. After the third hour, I get detention pay. I don't even know how much it is. I'm hoping it pays reasonably good. Okay, so it should be worth it. So I have to find out tomorrow, which is Monday. Anyhow, when I got to the house at 9, ate a little bit, watched a couple episodes of Netflix, and I passed out. My girlfriend was with me. I passed out on my bed. I was gone. I slept for maybe like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. I wake up, she was gone. I don't know where she went. So obviously, she said she went back home to grab some her outfit because she's working Monday, and she's gonna bring it back over here and wash her clothes and spend the night with me. I said cool. So after I called her when I woke up and she was gone, I called her. About 5 minutes later, she called me back. Hey babe, I'm in an accident. It's like, oh shit, here we go. So here is the footage and the pictures of the accident right about now. After the accident, I took off my car cover, turn my car, let it warm up for like a few minutes, haul ass over there. This happened on Bellway 8 and Bel Air, going northbound on Bel Air. Apparently that when she exit the ramp on a tollway and exit Bel Air, she has a right away to go straight. The pickup truck right across the street, right next to that feeder road, is a Denny's. Apparently her and her family was eating there. She was late for work and cut through all that traffic that's on the feeder road and did not yell. And then she made trying to make a hard right, and she did too late, and it clipped my girlfriend's car, and it hit the front end passenger side fender. So you can see all the damage is there. So she has the right of way because she was exiting the freeway. She has the right of way. She's going straight. She's not going anywhere else. And the pickup truck has to yell. She didn't yell, but she was blaming on my girlfriend. The next car over was already just sitting there. It was a brown Toyota minivan was just parked there. And apparently that pickup truck went around that minivan, that brown Toyota minivan, and when she clipped my girlfriend's car, it hit that van and hit my girlfriend's car. So now my girlfriend's out of a car. We have full coverage. The white Chevy pickup truck has insurance, but the ghetto cheap insurance is Accuracy Insurance, something like that. It wasn't State Farm. It wasn't Farmers. It wasn't Allstate. It wasn't Geico. It was some insurance I never heard of. It was one of those cheap insurance that that you can buy, at a low ball place. The one in a minivan does not have a driver license and does not have insurance whatsoever, and she has like a group of people in her van. I don't know where she was going. Anyhow, I got there to the scene. I kind of figured out what was going on. I took pictures of her car with my phone. I took pictures of her on her phone. That way she could send to the insurance and all that stuff. Police came. Tow truck pulled my girlfriend to the side. Other two cars was able to move by themselves without getting tow trucks. So they drove over there to right there, like no more than 20 feet, go to that gas station and be squared away. So I had a rough weekend. I didn't get to relax very much. I haven't been sleeping much. I've just been tired. So after the accident, it was me, my girlfriend, and her parents. We went to go eat, and now, within a couple hours later, I'm at home now, trying to relax. And I was like, you know what? I said, I have all this footage here. Might as well just go ahead and make a video of it. Okay. So my girlfriend has an accident. It's been a rough weekend. Tomorrow I have a load I got to pick up out of Galveston and goes back to Dallas. So that's my weekend. So I hope you guys liked the video. Please give me a thumbs like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions for me to ask away. That's my girlfriend's cat. He's being hyper and shit. Anyhow, please give me a thumbs like, subscribe. If you have any questions you want to ask me, ask away. I'm more than happy to answer every questions, either in trucking, firearms, paintball, cars, full authority, tankers, just hit me up. I do not mind answering any of your questions at all. Um, do not commit suicide, okay? Do not commit suicide. On my other videos, I mentioned before, do not commit suicide. It's not worth it. You gotta make something for yourself. Stay focused, stay driven. Everybody has anxiety. Everybody has depression. We all go through it. That's part of life. You gotta man up, stay focused, work hard, and go for your goals and dreams. Okay? When you do that and work on yourself, you will be someone who you want to be. Either a Coast Guard, Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force, police officer, a doctor, a lawyer, a veterinarian, a janitor, a teacher. There's a whole bunch of different careers that you can choose to where you want to work to be happy. About almost 75% in America, a lot of people work that don't like what they do for a living, and they're miserable and they're unhappy. Work and make a career of yourself, and go for your career and go and your goals and dreams to be someone and work in the field that you like. In most cases, it's not always about the money. When you're chasing the money all the time, and it's not your particular subject, your goals and your dreams, you're not gonna be happy. Okay. In most cases, it's not always about the money. As long as you do what you do and you love working and you love what you do for a living, and you make good, decent money, you have a happy life and make the most of it. But doesn't mean that even though you meet your standards, you can go beyond that. You know how they always have a saying, the sky is the limit? The sky is never the limit. You go beyond that. Keep that in mind, okay? Do not commit suicide. It's not worth it. You have friends, you have family, especially family will support you, whichever you choose to do to make something with your life, okay? Do not commit suicide, okay? Not worth it, okay? I will also add George Navarro, his YouTube channel on the very bottom as well, a Trucker's Life, link down below as well. My Instagram, my Facebook, at the links down below. If you have any questions, just hit me up, or you can even ask a question on YouTube, which it doesn't really matter to me, okay? Until then, that's all I have right now. Had a rough weekend. I'm gonna jump in the shower and try to relax and maybe pass out for another couple hours because I'm tired as hell. I did not sleep much. This load here I delivered from Dawes kicked my butt. I was gonna say the ASS, but butt's a little more reasonable. Anyhow, that was a joke, by the way. Anyhow, that's all I have for now. Till next time, peace.